In order to understand the whole matter of Pesach, Passover, which we are approaching now and learning, therefore in that opportunity, all that we can, we should check the essence of the matter. The Torah is telling us about the complete reality, the one we are actually in it, in all the worlds, in the world of Ein Sof, in this world, in all the different degrees of attaining the true reality. But in order to understand it in the right context, we should start from the right point. This point is the desire. Because imagine that there is nothing but a desire. And this desire has in it also an intention. Meaning not worlds, not this world, not animals, beasts, humans, nothing. A desire has an intention in it. The desire includes 5 parts. Keter, Chochma, Bina, Zeir, Anpin, and Malchut. We've learned that already from the 4 phases of the direct light. And over it there's an intention. Rav writes, intention. If the intention is for itself, whereby all that it wants is to fulfill itself, then this desire only absorbs as much as it can feel within itself. And then these definitions of Keter, Chochma, Bina, Zeir, Anpin, and Malchut are called in him sight, hearing, taste, and touch.
And what he senses in them, afterwards he has system of the brain, the sensation, everything that is behind the senses. And what he feels is this world. What is this world? In his brain, then he decodes it, and then he has in his sensation inanimate, vegetative, animate, and speaking. That's his inner sensation. And this inner sensation depicts for him a reality that is as if in front of him. Can you please find it in the introduction to the Book of Zohar? Like Baal Sulam explains to us in the introduction to the Book of Zohar, that there is a photographic machine in the back of our head, and what we feel inside of us, it seems to us that is outside, and that way we feel the world in our imagination that it's outside of us. And then this sensation takes over us, and I grasp something external, and I see something outside of me, and I hear sounds that are outside of me, and so on. And that's how we act. Please read. Introduction to Book of Zohar, from Kabbalah for the Student, item 33. In the back of our head we have as if a photographic mechanism which depicts to us everything we can see, and nothing is external to us. And all of that the Creator has done to us in our mind as a mirror that switches everything we see. We will see it outside of our mind, in front of our eyes. And even though we see it outside of us, it is not true. Anyhow, we must thank the Creator that He did this in our brain, this mirror, to allow us to see and to attain anything that is out of us, outside of us. Meaning, it always seems to us that in our state as we are now, the Kabbalists have a true vision. They know where they are. But to us, it seems like there's a great world outside of us, a universe, distances, time, movement, and all of that, our brain depicts for us that it is external to us. That's how, in our imagination, the brain divides our sensations into two parts, the eye and everything that is external to the eye. And that's how we act. That is the perception of reality that we have right now. And when we exit this perception of reality, then we feel truth. How do we exit? The desire stays the same desire, but only its intention changes. If I'm not going to absorb all the time these things in me, not for myself, as it says here, but my intention is for the other, then of course I stay in all this corporeality, in the current perception of reality, and the smallest part of my desires does not change. My desire works in the way that the smallest part is the desire of which I work in this way. Until I don't correct myself to the end of correction, this desire still stays. Meaning a person can be the greatest Kabbalist and he'll rise by using all of his desires, but until he hasn't reached the end, the desire that is called this world will not be purified. So we can acquire other desires, which are called Shoresh, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Daled, first, second, third, and fourth. And by them, the intention will already be for the other, or in order to bestow. And then we will feel there what is really outside of us, well, not really, so-called outside of us, and not what seems to us that what seems outside of me is inside of me, but the opposite. I'm confusing you today, but it's good. It's good exercise for the brain.